You know that moment when you overcome something incredibly difficult in a video game? Maybe it's a boss that's been kicking your butt, or a difficult level, or a best time that you can't beat. Video games are very good at providing us a challenge to overcome. That's one of the main appeals of games in general, the satisfaction of overcoming an obstacle. And yeah, I know not all games need to be difficult. There's plenty of room for cozy games and walking simulators, but this video isn't about them. I'm not for hire, and in this video we're going to talk about how the act of creation can provide you with the same satisfaction as overcoming impossible odds in a video game. I want to compare two feelings, the feeling of accomplishment you have after defeating a difficult boss in a video game, and the feeling of making something that only you could have made. In both cases, you've done something incredible. In the game, you might have saved the world, defeated a monster, or survived against the odds. But in creating something, you willed into existence something that wasn't there before, an impossible miracle when looking at the universe as a whole. We want to do hard things. It's ingrained in our souls as humans to overcome difficult challenges. Video games make those difficult challenges fun and immediately rewarding in a way that challenges in life seldom are. Challenges in life are really only ever appreciated in hindsight, when the trial is over. You're not going to get a legendary loot drop immediately after the longest shift you've ever worked. But I think video games can help us reframe our mindset when facing down the many boss battles of life. I wanted to draw something from Elden Ring for this video because I think this game perfectly captures the video game fantasy of rising from nothing and achieving the impossible. You start the game as a lowly tarnished, nothing more than a forgotten victim of the cruel world of the lands in between. But despite that, you rise from obscurity and become the Elden Lord. Spoilers. Slaying gods and incomprehensible beings along the way. And drawing a clash with Melania, Blade of Miquella, seemed like a pretty fitting representation of that power shift. In a world where so many of us are trapped by circumstances, games like these are powerful fantasies about seizing our own destiny. But fantasies are meaningless if that's all they ever are. I think providing people with the opportunity to feel like they've accomplished something great is important in our modern world, but we need to use that feeling of triumph to inspire us to reach beyond the fantasy and accomplish the impossible in our own lives. But what do I mean when I say we can achieve the impossible? It all has to do with something I first heard as an art student. My professor, an accomplished concept artist and art director in films and games, told me, "It's a miracle anything gets made." And I thought that was just a fun way of conveying how difficult it is to make a project, which it is, but it's a sentiment I've continued to hear over the years working in games. It's a miracle anything gets made. And I'm a believer. Your favorite movies, games, comics, music, anything, they're all miracles of human creation. Impossible things that we've willed into existence despite the astronomical odds against us. Miracles are things that shouldn't happen, but that happen anyway. Anytime you make something, it's a miracle. Who are you, Tarnished, to create something out of nothing? That is the joy of doing the impossible. It's not relegated to the fantasy of games. You can achieve it in your own life. No matter where you come from, you can create. And that's a miracle. Just as the Tarnished slowly conquered all of the lands between, you can slowly achieve your own goals. What do you want to make? Set small goals and start walking towards it. The road may be long and difficult. You may even get stuck on a metaphorical boss for some time. But a Tarnished didn't become Elden Lord by sitting around and complaining about how unfair the odds are. They went out and started doing things. You just need to get out there and create something, so you too can achieve the impossible.